Hello friends, how is everybody doing? Welcome to my TED Talk. Just kidding. Alright, I am here, I'm back. So many things have changed and some things have not changed at all. This morning I was already here at Target and I wanted to make a video, but it was a little too early. And then I get home and I have no groceries, so I'm over at Publix now. But I just wanted to chat with you guys, check in, give you a little tea about internship, you know, the fun stuff. The other day I made a, what is it called? A podcast. I don't have words right now, you guys. It's okay though. Yeah, I made a podcast about midterm evaluations and practicum. Go check that out. It's a little more technical. It's a little more explaining exactly what you gotta do to keep going forward, right? Before I get started, follow me at Katie Counseling over on Instagram. Follow my podcast. Listen to what I gotta say there. All the links are in my bio on my Instagram, on my link tree. So yeah, you can like stream it wherever, like Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I like making those episodes. They're a little different than this, but I really enjoy making videos, so I'm here. This is really hot. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put my thing up over here. Maybe it will block out the sun. Alright, you guys are not here for this, but dun, dun, dun. That helped a little bit? Yeah. Okay. So, you guys, I am halfway done with my practicum. I am enrolled in 2 classes, the practicum class and family treatment. Like I told you in previous videos, I wish I had no family treatment class because it's just, when you've done this much schoolwork, you don't want to do any more. Like, in my head, I'm like, I'm learning on site. I don't feel like doing homework, you know? So that's a little, it's okay, but it's almost like, it's really good information I'm learning, but I'm like, I don't want to learn this. I don't care right now. Honestly, I'm being honest with you guys. I'm like, I don't care about family treatment. I don't care. But I do care, because we're learning, we're learning about, how to do like family intervention style thing for like adolescents that do substance abuse or that don't listen or something like that. So it's like getting the whole family to help the kid pretty much, and learning like the different positions people play in each family and things like that. So it is very interesting, but I would have rather taken this class like during my time when I was taking 3 classes. I would have rather taken 4, because right now, like, as much as I want to retain this information, I like go on the assignments and I just get it done and I turn it in. Still got an A, don't you worry, like, I'm not gonna let that go, but it's I don't have the capacity for full interest. I hope that makes sense. I'm just being honest with you guys. What's the next thing I'm gonna say to you guys? Yeah, everything's going good, to be honest with you guys. I've had to modify my schedule a little bit at work because it's overwhelming to do this, and this is just practicum. And I know I'm always transparent with you guys, but I used to work 5 nights, which working nights is already kind of abnormal. And right now, for at least like a month or 2, I scaled down to 4 nights because doing the internship 3 days a week, I have a couple of days where I'm doing like, you know, I go in the morning, I wake up at like 5 something, I go in at 8:30, I leave, sometimes they don't let me leave until like 2 o'clock, and then I have to go like get my son, drop him off at my parents, and then go to work, and then I won't get off till like 10, right? So I have a couple of days like that, and it was kind of getting to me, and not in a way where I can't do it, but my body was just like, girl, relax, take a day off. So I've reclaimed my Sundays. I hope it keeps going until like December, because when I have Sunday off, I can get everything done, I can relax, and it's very important, guys. For the people that want to know like my schedule, how I'm doing it, I'll say it right now because I keep inferring that I'm going to talk about it, and then I never do. Okay, so Monday morning, I have internship at 8:30. I wake up at, like I said, 5, and on Mondays I have off, so I don't have to go to work. So Mondays are my days where, like, if they have we have sessions that are from 30 minutes to an hour and a half to 2 hours. So let's say somebody's coming in for a full biopsychosocial intake, that's like 2 hours. If they're doing an individual session, talk therapy, that's an hour. If they're doing a specialty individual session like the eye movement integration that I observe, 2 hours. If they're doing a treatment plan review, 30 minutes. So I get to do that after we have the process group, which is an actual therapy group, right? That's what process means. You're actually using like CBT, interventions, things like that. You're doing therapy, but in a group setting, like one-on-one therapy, group therapy. Then there's psychoed. Psychoeducation is usually an hour, and in that hour you learn concepts like attachment theory, different attachment styles for families, and there's you're learning like psychology things that apply to what's going on in your life and that can help you and you can use as tools. So that's psychoed. So yeah, sometimes I usually get out around 1 because we have like I have to meet with my supervisor usually once a week for an hour, but I meet with my supervisor every time I'm there for like 1 to 2 hours, right? So it just all depends how the day is structured. But yeah, I've gotten out of there at like 2, and so that's Monday. And then Tuesday, I'm off in the morning. I usually do my homework or do life or whatever, and then I go to work at 4. Wednesday, again, is that double day where I have my internship from 8:30 to usually, sometimes they keep me till like 1:30, because Wednesdays, a lot of people usually come in. And then I go to work. Then Thursday morning, which is today, I have off. I'm at the store. And tonight I finish up homework, do any discussion boards that are due, do anything that I need. Like if you guys listen to my podcast, I talked about, you have to have certain forms, you have to do your recordings, you have to fill out evaluations, you have to make sure your supervisor fills out evaluations, you have to make sure, like, I had to schedule a Zoom with both of my supervisors and me being there, so there's like moving parts that you have to always do. So on Thursdays, I usually get that done. And then Thursday nights, I have my group supervision with my faculty advisor, which means everybody in my cohort, we Zoom in for an hour and a half or more, and we talk about clients, cases, what's going on, if we need any help, if we're struggling with something. So it's like a group therapy for my cohort every Thursday. And Friday, we're back at it. Morning internship, 8:30 till, usually Fridays are early, 12:30, because they don't have anything after 12:30. Excuse me. Okay. And then I go to work, and then Saturday I have off in the morning, I work at night, and when I'm blessed, I don't have to work Sunday nights, I have off. So family time. So yeah, that is practicum, guys. That's 155 hours that I have to get done. I think I have like 85, maybe 88 hours now, 89, something like that. So yeah, this is kind of where I wanted to like dive in. I've seen, and I'm repeating myself now, but I've seen people get a supervisor, think that they're gonna get enough hours, and they don't. You have to be aware, guys. You have to have enough direct, and just enough time to be on site or to do something for the supervisor, right? So the way that you can get hours is direct service, meaning you're observing. In practicum, you're allowed to have more of observing. In internship 1 and 2, you have to be the one doing it more, okay? Doesn't mean the whole time you have to. You can co-facilitate, you can watch. When you are in a session, like an individual session, and your supervisor is present, it's called a triadic experience, or that's how you log it into Supervision Assist, meaning that you're doing the therapy as well as the supervisor being there and she chimes in. Same thing with like co-facilitating or co-leading a group. Like the other therapist can be there, but you're also facilitating. You're not just sitting there observing, right? Where was I at? Okay, and you can get hours by, let's say my supervisor will tell me, hey, on this day we're gonna study choice theory or something, or like learn some interventions from that school of thought, right? So I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do like an hour of research and write down notes and bring all this material to use in group on whatever day they want to do it. I can log that hour as indirect service, and then underneath the little drop down box you will check off indirect service, preparation for whatever, right? And that's indirect hours, because it is, you're doing work for the site. You can get indirect service by doing continuing education. Like our school would provide us with like trauma, something expert talking for 2 hours. You can log that. If you're writing again, it's like doing research on a subject that you're going to be utilizing as a therapist in your internship, you can do that. Then you have like administrative meetings. So if you're doing whatever for the site, let's say the site is getting like a review on ethics codes or something, health, whatever, and you have to attend it, you can log that. That's indirect hours. Case management, like when you're speaking to your colleagues and things like that about, what's going on and how the clients and, just everybody, administrative meeting about anything, that's indirect hours. So there's ways to get the hours, but you guys have to please make sure that you got a site that can tell you, like this right now, I'm supposed to be getting like 10 hours a week. Internship is 20 hours a week. When when you are interviewing your supervisors or your potential people where you want to go, I'm going to tell you one thing. They don't owe us anything. They're doing this out of the kindness of their heart. I don't know if they get any incentives in any type of way for having interns. I don't know that. But to be honest with you, they're doing God's work. They don't need to be doing this. They are teaching us how to be therapists. They're listening to us. They're answering our questions. They are there to really help us to grow and really want us to do great. And I don't know, I'm just very, very, very appreciative of where I'm at and how much they care, because you do have to meet them at a high level. You can't just show up just to show up and be like, I'm not getting paid for this or something like that. I already said this again, I'm repeating myself, but they are doing us a favor, teaching us all of this, and I'm very grateful. So I'm just grateful every time I go there, because I'm getting great experience, great education. I'm learning so many things. So just make sure wherever you end up or whoever you work with, you ask these tough questions. And that's why I always say, like, you are interviewing them as well, because it does have to be a good match. You're going to spend a lot of time with these people, and just make sure and they always tell us, the school and the site, like, if you need something from us, you need to let us know, because it is like an ebb and flow system. Like, they don't know exactly what we are required for assignments, not everything. You have to tell them, like, hey, I need this. Hey, I need to learn how to diagnose more. I need to be shown how to do treatment plans more. I really want to learn why we do this and that, right? So just always make sure that you have that down, because I've seen people get sites and not get enough hours and be halfway done and have to repeat. Make sure you get a good site, or make sure you get 2 sites and you get 5 hours here and 5 hours there. That might be easier, because unless you're really like thoroughly in like a program, and the importance of being somewhere that many hours is watching the continuation of care. They want you to see the client when they come in, diagnose them, prepare a treatment plan, and watch them progress, discharge. Okay? That's the whole thing. That's what you need to learn how to do, is continuation of service and how things go, right? So yeah, I have been talking for 15 minutes, and this will be one video. I will make one right after this about my plans for internship and things like that, because there's no more time in this video. But thank you guys for watching. Like my video and sub if you enjoy this information. If you think this is helpful for you, leave a little comment down below if you made it this far. You're a real one. Thank you guys so much. Follow me at Katie Counseling on Instagram. Take care. Bye-bye.